Yo, what up? It's Sunday evening. You're listening to DJ Joker and Mazanga von Badman on copymeradio.net. You know, we're serious about this because we're all color coordinated in blue. So that's how serious we are this evening. In other news, there is no other news. We're just going to be playing music and talking nonsense. Right now, we are playing 8K's Triangle, even though on the screen it says I'm playing something else. But this is just to keep you on your toes, because you obviously need to pay attention. So how's Maz in the world? Maz has got a new hat he's sporting for us this week. Very nice too.
Well, it's only the color has changed because of the light. I wish it was a real blue hat like an elf. That would be totally cool.
Or a Smurf.
And we're working on our masters at the monastery so we can earn ourselves some internet. And my theological studies are coming along greatly. And I should be declared one of the high priests by Thursday by the internet connection gods.
If only it was that simple.
It is. It's been 2 weeks of study and testing, and I'm telling you, Friday was an experience. I gotta record it for you. You will not believe the audio. It's absolutely incredible.
Is there a lot of Mongolian throat singing going on?
You would only wish it would be that good, to be honest.
Well, we live in hope. We live in hope. We definitely do. Do get in touch via Facebook and Twitter, Real DJ Joker on those, and also at Mazanga. We are also on copymeradio.net, which is the home of all of the best streams and the way to listen. If it's working, because I don't know, Maz has let me push the buttons.
Oh no, it's working on copymeradio.net. I just updated the SSL certificates, and all the buttons should be working there. Yes, I even got notices. I make my own SSL certificates, so yes. The SSL certificates exclusively made by Mazanga von Badman, yes.
All of the certificates say he is awesome.
You know what? I only wish, but it's just like I don't know, like 6,000 different letters and number combination. It's like 2 code thingies. But again, to figure it all out for free, that's like a feat. Let me put it to you like that.
Yeah, absolutely. So I think that I'm in sync now with what I'm actually playing. So that's good. So if you're looking below me here,
there you go. Okay, that's actually Keys Triangle. Okay.
And it's the original mix.
So you did the refresh on the whole on both of them. All right, I gotcha.
Yeah. I sacrificed a goat under the table, and that seems to have worked.
Jeez, I thought I didn't know I was online when we did that. and we grilled thoroughly on Friday evening, and we enjoyed the roast on Sunday. Yes.
Yeah, definitely. It was roast beef today. Roast beef was the order of the day.
Wow.
Very nice as well. Very nice.
Very jealous. All we had was cookies and cakes and really evil stuff from this outrageously delicious bakery. I gotta. Well, one of these days, I'll do a broadcast when it's nicer weather. But it's absolutely miserably cold for me outside. But maybe one of these days we'll do a broadcast and I'll take you on a tour and we'll stop in the bakery because they're open 24/7, and we'll get some toasts and stuff like that. It's wow. Really nice place.
That sounds really, really good. So, as always, it's Sunday. We're doing what we do. So, get in touch. If you don't, we don't care. Discord, blah, 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 blah. You know, all the usual stuff.
And yo, Agent X, I want to give a big shout out to Laz. She hit me up on the internet. A big shout out to Petchup, my main man. And, whoever else cares, you can catch me on copyme.il on Skype for the next week or two until I graduate to the internet.
resist, 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 resist,
One minute it's kind of there's a lot going on, and the next minute he does this matrixy thing with his voice because the internet is being cruel to him for some reason. And then it's like, or it sounds like he's got a really long pause between sentences, like he's forgotten what he's talking about, which I always find kind of interesting as well.
It's one of the side effects of head trauma. Hey, that's my excuse, you know.
Yes, we can all blame the head trauma, can't we?
No, actually, I really can. Yeah,
I was dropped on me noggin when I was a year pretty lad.
Fell out of me mother, right on me head. Doctor didn't have to whack me or nothing. Started crying right away.
Of course,
Exactly.
I always see
So
four of
what's
everything.
going on? Yeah, what's going on in the world of Discord? Do we have any shout-outs that are available, or
Yes.
any messages?
Agent X is in the house. Yeah, Agent X is in the house and is showing us a great meme with Zippy and not Daft Tory Cunt, because that's not actually the name of the character, but I can't think what the name of the character is, but Zip is in there anyway. And I know it's not Bungle, it's the pink thing. I don't know what the pink thing is called. No idea.
Okay.
But
I'll be catching up towards the end of the week. I'll have my papers and I'll be an honorary priest.
well, it's interesting. It says Boris is doing a great job, isn't he, Zippy? And he said he's killed 120,000 people. You daft Tory cunt.
There you go.
And
There you go.
I had to put a Muppet count on them at that point. So there you go. George, thank you. Agent X is actually answered. The pink thing that's on the screen is called George, with a J.
Oh, well pronounced.
George. Or Yorga.
George.
Yes, pronounced
George.
Yorga.
Yorga. Yeah. Very interesting. Very interesting. Cheers to you, my brother. That and sweet cakes in your future.
Hooray for sweet cakes. That sounds like a pet name for someone, doesn't it? Hey, sweet cakes.
No, that used to be my dancing name back in the day.
Did you have a sequin jacket with it written on the back? Here comes sweet cakes.
Absolutely. And the cakes was written on the G-string in the front.
Blimey.
Hey, listen, you learn how to make the ladies throw the money at you when you can. When you're a young man, everything's good. When you're broken, not so much.
Not so much, no. Especially people with head trauma, so I've heard.
Especially people with head trauma.
Yeah, they stay away from people like that. That's for sure.
Absolutely.
So I don't know where we're going with tonight's show musically, because I'm playing a load of deep housey sort of things that I fell across the other day and thought, hey, I like this stuff. And I do.
That's awesome.
But it's like that kind of, it's what I call late night driving music. If I'm driving somewhere late, it's that kind of, it's dancey, but it's not too aggressive. That's what I think how you describe it.
So let's say we go for something a little bit more aggressive, and we really piss somebody off, and maybe throw down some Prodigy or something like that.
Hey, maybe
some obscure Prodigy, let's put it, because we're trying to be obscure,
Yeah.
Something that might sound like the Prodigy, but really isn't. But it could be. But they'd have to have a sword fight about it first.
Exactly. But to be fair, Sony will just say it sounds like something we might own anyway.
Yeah, but at least they keep them busy fighting with Warner, like we said earlier. They go do it out in the hall before they figure out that we played it already. And hey, the show got by. Done deal. We win.
Yeah, it's kind of tough, really. We're really sorry, but actually, no, that's how it is.
Yeah, right. It's like that, and that's the way it is. Ugh.
Hey, that sounds like a song, doesn't it?
Yes, it does, and that would be awesome if you played it. I would download it on Thursday when I got my membership.
I'm not sure I have it.
My priestly papers. That's so funny. What do they call it when a priest graduates to be like a cardinal or the pope or something like really important that he gets the internet finally, like he's worthy. Like we're not worthy, but I'm worthy.
But is there such a thing? I don't know. Is there? I mean, that's something to kind of.
Well, there obviously is, because I've been having to do penance and wait here, for the godliness of the internet to touch me. This is what I'm saying. So I would think there would have to be like this certain, Monty Python-esque term for this awaiting,
Well, that's graduating, so I don't know, it would be something, I don't know, I can't really say the word. I was
it would be religiously related,
Yes.
Like what does the Pope? I mean, the Cardinal, they got birds, and then they got the Pope, right? If I'm not mistaken, right? So what would it be called when you get made the head guy? To get made, I'm getting made. There you go. I'm a made man. There you go. Figured it out in Italian, Screw the Pope. Who's it a Pope, huh?
I just
like to get kicked out would be to be excommunicated
or defrocked.
Right? So what would
I know that one, defrocked.
Defrocked, yes, I would go for a defrocking. So how would you call the opposite of that? Like to be made. You get what I'm saying? That would be kind of amusing to figure that one out.
Well, you're gonna be disappointed.
Try and put it on my bio.
Ordination across the nation.
Ordained. Well, I've been ordained.
Yeah, but apparently ordination. Those who graduate from Bible college, because apparently there's a college for Bibles.
Well, yes.
Or take a year of prescribed courses are licensed ministers. Licensed ministers are dressed as ministers, and ordained ministers are called reverend. So, but it's all based upon.
I am the Honorable Reverend Von Badman. There's another descriptive in there also that can be used, but not necessarily. I've looked this up. Yeah, I've already been ordained. I passed all the tests, but this is like to be, the extra, the capo de capi. You know what I'm saying?
Apostolic succession. That sounds quite good, doesn't it?
Pretty cool, yeah. Has something astrological kind of going on in there.
Yeah. Anyway, you get more money apparently if you get through your ordination. So there you go.
Yeah, right. Free computers, as many as you can use. I get it. Yeah, you got to go digging in the garbage first. Yep. Right. More money. I don't think so.
So here we go. We've turned on his head now. So we're playing Like an Egyptian, because that's how they say it. It's by Vasa.
All the paintings on the tombs that do the sun dance, don't you know? If they move too quick, they're falling down like a domino. All the bars are men by the night, they got the money on a bet. Gold crocodiles, there's never fit on your cigarette. Tap it down the street, bend your back, shift your arm, then you pull it back. Life's hard, you know. Strike a pose on your Cadillac. If you want to find all the cars that hanging out in the down shop, they sing and dance. They're walking like an Egyptian, 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 like an Egyptian. All the kids in the marketplace say. Orange eyes with a hookup, I say.
Today's clubs are not built around two turntables, a mixer and vinyl. Today's clubs are built on the DJ coming in just plugging up his laptop. But yes, today there is a different sound with vinyl. It's not as loud, vinyl sometimes almost everybody knows that, but you can go up there, you get that feedback, playing it LP or for slow. Or back in the 80s, when we didn't have, them DJs used to actually be a disc jockey. Back in the 80s, your sound was warm and it was loud. Today's clubs are not built around two turntables, a mixer and vinyl. Today's clubs are built on the DJ coming in just plugging up his laptop. So yes, today there is a different sound with vinyl. It's not as loud, vinyl sometimes, I don't know if everybody knows that, but you can go up there, you get that feedback, playing an LP or for slow. Or back in the 80s, when we didn't have, when DJs used to actually be a disc jockey, 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 a disc jockey. Today's club. Back in the 80s, your sound was warm and it was loud.
You make me so happy, sweet baby. All the time to hear the cry. All the time to hear the cry. Love is by the side.
You're listening to DJ Joker on Copy Me Radio.
Okay, so back on the other side, we're playing Push the Feeling On. It's the club mix, which means that they basically did the drumming with big clubs, like Captain Caveman.
Caveman, I was gonna do the Captain Caveman. Yes, that's one of our heroes of childhood.
Absolutely.
Captain Stoner Man. I remember either Agent X or somebody put that in there. Griff, I think, put that in the chat a long time ago. Captain Stoner Man with a big spliff in his hand instead of the club. Pretty good one.
Well, I used to love Captain Caveman, so I'm sure that Captain Spliffman will be just as much fun.
Exactly, but they call him Major Laser. There are a couple of really good songs on this laser about weed. Weed Man, yeah, that's a good one. Well, I mean,
if it's available. It may not be.
R14, I'll drop a quarter in the slot. That would be kind of cool if we could do this app that people could pay to have their music.
Yeah, you can imagine. You can imagine all of the artists right now going, "I'm not paying."
Well, people will pay I don't know, in your pizza parlor, hamburger places, or fish and chippies, what they didn't like these type of record players that you could drop a coin in and you pick like R17.
Yeah.
And it would play the jukeboxes.
One of the first pubs I used to go into used to have a really awesome jukebox with a great playlist in there, and so we used to crank in, I don't know, quite a bit of money into it just to play the music we wanted. So that was pretty cool.
Yeah. But that is pretty cool.
But how that would generate into a workable show? Well, your guess is as good as mine.
Well, no, like we would do like a virtual version that people would like to give us like tons of Bitcoin and whatever they want.
Did you hear that Daft Punk have finally worked out how to take their helmets off?
Something about Daft Punk, why they wear the helmets, but I didn't figure that they took their helmets off yet.
Yeah, well they have, and they've split up after 28 years of being Daft Punks. They are now just Daft and Punk separately. They've gone, we don't want to do this anymore. So
Yep. I had a little bit of contact with Serta a while ago.
Cool.
Like, there was internet in my life, but no, I'm kind of like, I hit Asal up on the Skype, and I haven't heard an answer yet, because, again, the show, and there's another dude video, so I don't know. Max will play. I'll be able to like start really doing some interesting stuff. Well, and helping you out more.
Do you know? I've just realised that I'm the radio presenter from Talk Radio when they've got the person on the phone with the bad line, and you go, "Oh, we are going to persevere with this line. We're going to persevere with this line." But nobody heard a bloody word of what you just said. Yeah, we're going to assume that you agreed with us. Thanks very much tuning in.
I've been getting that all day. I've had to stand by a freezing cold window half the day doing telephone calls.
You need a little wire that comes out of the top of the phone like an antennae, and then place it high, and then that will help.
Either that or it used to work on the old telephones, but these newfangled thingies, the antenna's inside and it's really tiny.
I can't believe that was even a thing, because if you've ever taken a mobile phone apart just for a bit of a giggle, that literally plastic thing that came up that you were told was an antennae, turns out it wasn't. It was just a piece of plastic that pulled up. It had absolutely, in my opinion, no purpose.
Yep, none. You would have to like take that piece of plastic out, and you would stick a wire into that socket, and that would help your reception. Either that or being attached to a metallic object also helps. I mean, I've made telephone calls back in the day of those bricks from the most outrageous places like you could ever think, like on top of these specialized 12 to 20 meter tall ladder-esque kind of things that you got to climb up, and you're like, the cell phone is like all the way up in the sky, and you got like half a bar and you can make a telephone call. It's like absolutely ridiculous. But today, I just have a lot of concrete between me and the outside world, and that's basically the issue. Internet, we're done. Computers the cup. I got a camera, and it'll be a lot easier than just doing the telephone thing.
I think we all look forward to the day, to be fair, when we'll be able to just transmit directly from our minds. That's the way the world goes. Cybernetic implants. Little bit of thing in here. I'm willing to give up my personal freedom for the ability to be able to just use my mind to broadcast what I want. That's Oh no! Well, now we know where you are. I don't care. It's just kind of.
I think you would get into more trouble than it would be worth, to be honest. Because you would have these off thoughts, the way people do, and that would like, the thought police would come and they'd like put you under arrest. Yeah. You can't think like that.
But I could live stream it at the same time, like you do with heart attacks. But I could do it with thought police.
We could try a show and do it like that, though. That would be kind of funny, like,
I've just had an idea, actually. I've just had an idea.
We had the medium who draws the dead people. I'm sure you could do something mental,
Yeah.
And you would childish abandon for imagination and ripping the shit out of people and stuff like that. I think it would be absolutely hilarious.
I've got exactly what I'm going to do. I'm not going to share it with you. I'm just going to do it one day, and it'll just blow your mind. I've just worked something out in my mind. I've gone, that's what I'm going to do, and you'll go, wow, that's clever.
I'm good for that, but just remember the background music is very important. Always that background music. This will be very funny. Now I can't wait. But wait till I have proper internet.
Yes. You've got to get that, and then we can do things afterwards.
Thursday shall be the holy day. I would hope. And if not, I'll be really, really pissed off.
Do they like give you a time slot? Like our engineer will be turning up between 6 a.m. and 6 p.m. In November.
Well, no, they got it down to a couple of hours, but I mean, the last dude was like an absolute fucking harebrained, you know. They should know what goes on in these kind of neighborhoods and stuff like that. And I already told them that there was a telephone, but the socket was kind of hidden after boxes. So, I mean, he didn't like use any free thought or, you know, went like a zombie. No, it's not connected. And I walked back the exact same route, and I'm like following this cable. It goes boom right into the house, and he's gone like magic. It was like amazing.
Here's a fun fact for you whilst you've got no internet. When Isaac Newton stayed at home to avoid the 1665 plague, he discovered the laws of gravity, optics, and he invented calculus. So you're a little bit way behind at the moment.
Yes, but I'm working on my priestly certificate. This is the one part. My divination. You know?
Oh dear, right, let's let this rock for a second. You're Not Alone, the Manuel De La Soul remix. I don't know what it is because I can't read the end of it. It's not De La Soul, it's De La Mer. De La Mer and Will Gold remix. So I'm crashing the vocals as always. Check this out.
Bonjour to the French.
Oui.
He died of an overdose. Come down to the station house. Come down to the station house. Come down to the station house. Your son is dead. Mr. Cook? Your son is dead. Mr. Cook? Yes? Your son is dead. Come down to the station house. Come down to the station house. Come down to the station house. Your son is dead. Come down to the station house. Come down to the station house. Come down to the station house. Your son is dead. Come down to the station house. Come down to the station house. Come down to the station house. Your son is dead. Mr. Cook? Yes? Do you have a son named Robert? Robert Cook, age 17? Yes. I'm sorry, Mr. Cook. You better come down to the station house. Your son is dead. Mr. Cook? Yes? Do you have a son named Robert? Robert Cook, age 17? Yes. I'm sorry, Mr. Cook. You better come down to the station house. Your son is dead. 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 Dead.
got to say, in the grand scheme of things, you know, I've seen people do some amazing things with scratching with our elbows and like the left ass cheek and stuff. Certainly the DMC contest, you know, we see those guys getting up there and going wicka, 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 wicka. But I've never actually thought of trying it. Not ever. Not even slightly. It's just never, you know, the amount of showmanship required to do that is just daft, really. It's just kind of, look, can you mix the records together and can you make it sound good? Because, you know.
I would think that the whole objective would be like they don't have the record flip and the poof.
Although, as you know, I can flip a record. that took me years of practice, you know. Yep, no, we've lost Maz. He's obviously over there, you know, and but he's not moved for a while now. So I'm going to guess that his internet connection has just given up and gone, no more. Either that or he's sleeping. He does look peaceful, doesn't he? Let's just have a good close up there and just... is what I imagine anyway. I'm sure when he listens back to this in a few weeks' time, he'll have a giggle at that moment and he'll say, Joker, you're always busting my balls. And, yeah. Oh, did he flicker then? No, that was me. I was blinking. Let's just try one more time.
Hello, Mr. Joker.
He's back. I can stop making fun of him now. He's back. We were trying to work out, Maz, whether you were asleep. I thought you were asleep. I thought you dozed off.
I can't wait till Thursday. I want to see all that I missed. Yeah, no, it like disconnected and wanted to play games. So thank you, Mr. Bill Gates. You get us in the end.
Yeah. Well, just write this down. 1 hour 40 minutes in. That's the best bit of the show. The bit that you weren't here for.
And I missed it. There you go. There you go. Just like the opening 2 weeks ago that everybody missed, and it was the best opening we've ever done. Ever.
It was without a doubt. That's the one where Sony would have been literally ringing us and going, "We take it all back. Come and work for us."
Exactly. You know. Warner would have been like, "Here, take some flowers, boys. You really deserve it." Yes, I agree with you.
Yeah, it was Oscar nomination worthy. Best picture, best soundtrack, best opening monologue. In the middle of the
road, living in the shoebox.
Yeah.
It
was awesome.
Yeah, I love that.
Best intro ever. And all you can see when you watch it is our mouse moving because somebody forgot to switch the mic on.
Well, it was the other button, but it was blue.
It was blue. And both buttons being blue, that's how the confusion happened. Oops.
You would think like they would be smarter and have like a purple button. You know what I'm saying? Like make them different because they're different.
Yeah.
But you see blue, it's like, okay, blue. Yeah, there we go. Wrong side, but it's still same color.
Brilliant. Okay, so we've got 17 minutes left of the show, which is ages, really. We've got plenty of time to do all kinds of weird, wonderful stuff.
Ages.
Of course, it's not as far away as June 21st, which is when our country reopens, apparently. So at least we have a date now, though. You know.
June 21st, like everybody's COVID proof?
Apparently. Well, most of us. But the most important thing is that it's 2 days after Boris's birthday. And we've all worked out he just wants to go out with this on his birthday. So we're not stupid. You see. But,
we got you, Boris. We got your number, buddy.
But I gotta say, that's the kind of talk that'd get him re-elected, because we'd all do that. You know, if it was me, I'd be saying, yeah, November, everything's open in November, just for a couple of days, whilst I get out and do what I want to do. The rest of you, I don't really care.
There's a song, I'll be done in November or something like that. It's a pretty old one. I gotta remember that one. Something about November. Yeah. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. Here they say the country's opened up, traffic jams, like everything's open and everything's running. Like 80% of the population is taking the vaccine. And it's like just the weirdest thing, whatever. It's like, come on, guys. So next year it's going to be something else. I give it 3 years and it's something else.
I, for one, want to see the mind control stuff happening now. I want to see what they do with the Bill Gates serum, and I want to see what happens. Living in history.
The Bill serum. Here, dumbass came back just for the show. He's like, "Oh, I'm not going to miss DJ Joker this week. I'll run away for a couple of days.
Did you have
a
an
huge
adventure?
Fight outside."
He had an adventure. He went for a little walk and thought, you know what? I don't know where I am at the moment, but I'm going to get out and have a look. And off he went. That's what they do.
That's what he thought. But I'm totally on the other side of the house. Don't even know how he got there. He must have figured out how to jump stone walls and stuff like that. Really absolutely ridiculous. Huge cat ball fight for 20, 30, 40 seconds, something like that. It was outrageous. And then I go outside to look. The cat fight's done, and I'm like, meow meow. And he's like, huh?
Food?
Yeah. Boy, was he hungry when he came home. Boy, did he sleep all day and have a ball. It was ridiculous. Last time I let him do that. So, yeah, he wants to go outside. It's a string with a harness, and I don't give what you look like. It's an awesome fluorescent yellow harness. So that and a big, long string, you're coming with me, cat. I'll teach you how to walk. And then I'll teach the cat how to walk on a leash, and that'll not be a thing, and the cat will understand where to go, hopefully. Because he's too pretty. He's just stupid. It's generally like that with the good-looking cats. They're like idiots. Unless you get them as kittens, then you can educate them.
Educate them. But even then, that doesn't work. If they have feral instinct, then they are feral cats. My cat's feral. There's no doubt about it. But she tolerates us.
Did your cat adopt you? Oh, well, I don't have cats that tolerate. You get what I'm saying? They're different. I don't tolerate.
I swear I told you the story.
Your cat.
We went and got a cat from a farm. We broke all the cardinal rules of getting a cat, and one of the rules is don't get a cat from a farm, and also don't get a cat without seeing the mother. We did both of those things. Went to a literal farm, not a cat farm that farms cats, but literally a farm. Cows and pigs everywhere.
That's outside. That's an outside cat. Yeah.
Yeah, without doubt. Well, of course, for the last 3 months now, we've had to keep her in with the lampshade on her head because she keeps trying to bite her own back.
Yeah.
But she is kind of she's a painful cat. Painful cat. And another time, she just wants to be loved.
Yeah, mine is like a big sucker for love. They'll sleep on you and lean on you and find a warm spot on you and everything like that. But he just split like lightning in his ass. He was gone. And I could understand, you try and keep them in for a couple of weeks so they get used to the smell and a little bit. He just right out the door. But again, cat fight, went outside, these fucking idiot. Crazy. So yeah, cat harness and a rope from now on. He doesn't seem to mind the harness too much, but yeah, we made him sit outside with us tonight when we had coffee and cake. So yeah, he was at the edge of the rope and no, you're sitting there, you're not going anywhere.
I love that, the whole kind of heel, come, sit. The cat's
this is, you know what? I had this really feral cat, and you could call the cat, you could tell him to sit and everything, and to come and lay down, and he would do it. It was absolutely amazing, but you couldn't keep your hands close to the dish when you fed him, You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You
yeah.
couldn't touch the cat when it's eating. It would like destroy the crap out of you. Otherwise, we called him Fifi. He was like an outside cat that we kind of, yeah, Fifi. And all the cats in the neighborhood for the next 4 years looked like Fifi. It was absolutely hilarious. We'd see him, in the end, we'd see him like once every couple of months. He'd come by to get a meal and he'd be like sack of bones, you know, having his way with all the female cats. That's all they do. So, yeah, that was a long time ago.
I'll give a shout out to gotta give a shout out to Janie Huda. She's just put up a picture of a pizza box, and it says "Open box before eating pizza." The caption reads, "Has our world really come to this?"
Yeah, right. Caution, content hot. Are you
Yeah.
kidding me? Like, I like the way they made laws that they have to make extra printing. Like, no, this item contains extra sugar. Yeah, it's fucking chocolate. Like, what do you think has in it? You know what I mean? No, it contains extra sugar. Yeah, no kidding. You just took the fun right out of it, man. I was guessing. I didn't know.
I always like the peanut M&Ms may contain nuts. Let's fucking hope so.
Yeah, they better. If not, I want my money back and, you know, lifetime supply of M&Ms with peanuts. Guaranteed. I can understand that. Yeah, you want it like this is poster. Like your poster. Yeah, I hope by next week stuff is a lot more organized. I want to try and go shooting with my son like one of these weekends. That would be pretty cool when the weather gets a little bit better. Like not gun shooting, because I can't do that no more because I'm a convicted felon. But he has the gun, and I got like the deadliest bow and arrow that you could ever want. You know, I like hunt and stuff with it. You could kill a bear with this shit.
You must
So,
you must have a compound bow then with pulleys
yeah,
and things.
I got a hardcore compound bow with like a 90-pound pull on the on the strings. So, and it's like an 80% let off at the end. So it's pretty cool. It's a lot to pull, but it's it has the velocity. But again, I used to have a truck. I used to have a Target and all that. You know, used to have fields around the place. So you go to a field, you set up the Target in a row, and you have at it for a couple of hours. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, no, I always enjoy stuff like that. If I ever get the opportunity to do things like that, I always kind of go, yep, let's go and do that. But yeah, again, there's just no open spaces open at the moment to do anything. So just have to
Yeah, exactly.
sit around and be bored.
I used to make a point of, I used to be in a special unit, so we used to shoot every Friday.
Oh yeah.
And that would be like, all right, that would be like the coolest part of the week. It's like, yeah, it's like my chill out time, you know, and long distance shooting and stuff like that. And we'd go to a lot of shooting ranges, but again, they're all closed. Laws have changed. It's like, and I'm an ex-felon, so I got to get that wiped off the books now. But again, Junior, he got an exam next week, so I'll ask him to film it. And we'll play it live on Copy Me Radio.
That'd be cool. A bit of banging.
Yep. Nothing like a bang bang.
Okay, so where are we now? We just played Zoo Brazil, Step by Step. Up next is Molyneux, GPU Panic. And Patrick
7 minutes to go to show you.
Bornell. This is called Inner Child, apparently. So yeah, enjoy this. come to the end of the evening and stuff. So that's basically it. So you don't have to stay here, but we won't talk to you anymore. And
yeah, but we'll be back next week at the same time, same channel, copyradio.net, and I might even be live online.
There will be some amazing things going on if that happens, that's for sure. Anyway, we'll catch you all next week, and yeah, peace out. Boom.
Peace, yes.